It's time to bring back an old favorite of ours and something we haven't seen in a very long time. Yes, we are talking about today the return of Blue Exorcist. Second season of this show of the Kyoto Saga has arrived, and I know a lot of people who has only seen the anime and not read the manga are going to be incredibly confused with exactly what happened in this episode and just how it decided to treat everything like you haven't missed a single day. It's like, oh no, it hasn't been a couple of years. No, you've yeah, the second season just happened now. So one thing to give the kind of little update on that is like, yes, I actually have read the Blue Exorcist manga. In fact, I used to talk about this manga a very long time ago on my old channel, and even though it was the start of this one as well, like, it was something I really had a big, like, long passion for, and I still definitely enjoy, like, especially I was really looking forward to this one, especially, like, the Impure King arc, mainly the fact of this was one of my favorite arcs coming up into, like, when reading the manga, and I still think it's, like, one of the kind of better ones of the series, and I was really looking forward to seeing what they're kind of doing in an anime adaptation. However, this is something that needs to be said if you are going to be watching this anime. One, the series treats like the whole series is like, oh, you just never missed a step. Like, this is exactly what happened. It didn't really help people catch up to speed until, like, the second half of, like, the show. You pretty much had to see half of the entire series, and that's where it was. That's where all the canons, like, kind of stopped for the most part, and you go there. That's kind of like how it addressed it. This takes place right after the Maimon battle, alongside with, like, finding out all, like, his classmates finds out that, especially that Rin is a demon, he is the spawn of Satan. And everyone right now is having a lot of trust issues right now with Rin, especially one thing that he's working on with his mentor Shura is to control his flames. That's one thing, like, especially he's like, why he's so risky and you can't bring him out, especially it's because of these blue flames. Like, they just go completely insane, and Rin just completely refuses to control it whatsoever. But no matter what, though, there is still a incident and all that Rin has been sent out alongside with Shura, and including as well, like, having Yukio on there as well. And pretty much what happened is that there was this giant miasma kind of attack that was happening on, like, one of the True Cross, like, towns. And what happened was that this was being caused by, like, a dangerous artifact known as the Left Eye of the Impure King, which, you know, was stolen by this guy that was in kind of like a mask suit, and you're like, what the hell is happening? So, you know, Rin and the gang had to kind of go in there, and turns out one of the whole guys that was actually part of, like, the actual branch of the whole, like, Impure King, like, actual, like, a defense squad or anything. I believe his name was, like, Toto, and he pretty much set the whole thing up so that he could actually grab the eye. It's still a little bit unclear right now, and I will apologize as well. There is some stuff I am forgetting on this, like, of, like, what was happening in the manga, but still, yeah, that was one of the things where, like, Toto ran away with the eye, and I was like, oh no, this thing is an actual genuine threat. And you could actually see as well that throughout the entirety of this episode, Yukio is having some problems against Rin. Like, he seems to, like, have this, like, you know, in theory, like, complex, and like, it's like, oh, you're the one that got all the strength and all that, but I'm the one with the brains, so I'm going to save this child and everything. And that was definitely, I think, something that's going to be a very heavy theme of this show as well, is that it's going to show a little bit more of kind of the conflict, if anything, like, between Rin and Yu-Gi-Oh! It's something that the anime tried to show around about the second season, although it's filler. So I'm kind of interested to see, like, what they're going to be doing with that handling. And just one thing just to get straight out of the way immediately. Holy crap, it looks gorgeous. I absolutely love that they, you know, pretty much keep up. If anything, these are the designs that they kind of had for the Blue Exorcist movie. It kind of looks around about the same sort of thing. Kind of like what Fairy Tail did. Fairy Tail kind of kept the same designs for all the like what we saw with season. It's something that actually A1 Pictures seems to be quite used to, but it looks gorgeous. I love the special effects and all that they were getting with Rin with his blue flames coming around. You didn't get to see too much action in this episode though, like for the most part and all that. It was definitely a very big setup episode. If anything, like the two, like, biggest problems of, like, kind of this episode, it was like, well, if you actually watch the rest of the show and all that, you kind of like just shout on, like, it's like, oh, those 12 episodes didn't matter, so some people are gonna be like, actually, I kind of enjoyed that. Personally, I didn't really care for those, like, 12 episode filler things they had and all that, but I am looking forward to what they're gonna do with this, adapting this arc. Alongside of that, yeah, like, the one thing that I can say about the Impure King arc especially is that I really enjoy it, but it does take a little while for it to set up. It is actually kind of a very slow starting arc, if anything, so I want to see how the anime is going to be dealing with this, with pacing and all that, since A1 is very pretty much known for going through a lot of material very fast, so we'll have to wait and see exactly how they're going to be doing this exactly. Overall, I did enjoy like the first episode of like Blue Exorcist. It's very awesome to see that we're going to be having this series returning to us, and I definitely want to keep reviewing this every week and, you know, keep like Albert, because I do really enjoy it, and it's been a while, and maybe it might actually get me interested in reading the manga again. It just really does depend on all that, and I definitely would agree on all that. That the first, like, kind of like, if anything, the episode, it was enjoyable, it was fun, it was great to see some of the characters again. Shura, especially, I love Shura, she's a badass bitch. Mephisto, but there was definitely saying, like, you know, like, it felt like, you know, oh, if you didn't just watch straight now Blue Exorcist, or you just didn't get, like, read the manga recently and all that, you're going to be a little bit hurt. I actually kind of forget some of these things are happening, so it kind of like, it maybe should have, this first start of the episode, it should have actually did a little bit of recap just to get everyone back up to pacing again, because it has been a couple of years since a lot of people have seen Blue Exorcist, so that was something I was kind of a little bit surprised about. It kind of reminded me of like The Grey Man Hollow, and hopefully it doesn't follow kind of the same suit where The Grey Man Hollow like went really fast paced, but we'll have to wait and see and all that what they're going to be doing with it. But overall, I really did enjoy the first episode of Blue Exorcist Season 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, what exactly you think about it in the comment sections down below. That's all from me, so thank you as always for watching. Hit that like and that subscribe button. I'll see you guys though next time.